A warm welcome to all the viewers for the course Advanced Manufacturing Technology, and the paper code is AME702, and I myself Thiapal, Assistant Professor of Department of Mechanical Engineering, is going to deliver the brief introduction lecture regarding Advanced Manufacturing Technology. Well, with the passage of time, as we know, as per the requirement of the industry, we always try to fit a product or provide a product to the customer as per the requirement, which provide a minimum cost with a better surface accuracy as well as a better dimensional accuracy also. Well, previously when we used to do the manufacturing, that time we are very much accustomed with the conventional machining process. But right now with the upliftment, we are preferring so many different advanced manufacturing technology like rapid prototype, 3D printing, and all this type of new technology has provided a great impact in our industry today. Well, the course Advanced Manufacturing Technology has got certain outcome based. First outcome is to understand the basic principle of all the non-traditional machining processes, such as EDM, ECM, AGM, WAGM, and next to evaluate the process parameters that are affecting these particular processes like CNC wire cut EDM, electrochemical machining, abrasive jet machining, abrasive water jet machining, ultrasonic machining, and etc. Next, we have to understand through this particular subject what are the rapid prototyping process, for example 3D printing, that are playing a very important role in today's manufacturing process. So before we proceed with the lecture, it is very essential for us to know the various content that are included in this first lecture. So let's move to the content. As you can see, the content, first of all, the most important thing it is required for all of us to know what is manufacturing. Next, we are going to know some fact about manufacturing. Next, we will be proceeding with the development of manufacturing. Along with that, we also going to have a proper look on the advanced machining development also. Then we will also go through why or what is the need for advanced manufacturing. Next, we will be also discussing about the advanced manufacturing technique like mechanical, thermoelectrical, electrochemical. Then we will be having a brief discussion about hybridization manufacturing technique, hybridization in electrochemical grinding also. Then we will be also discussing in this particular lecture about the advanced hybridization also. Next, we will be discussing about some AFM processes, what are the various advantages and disadvantages of these particular processes, and then we will be proceeding with the conclusion. So hope you from this particular content you are able to understand that what we are going to discuss in this today's first lecture of Advanced Manufacturing Technology. So as I have already discussed that today we are going to have an interview about the advanced manufacturing technology. So before that, the first question arises that what is manufacturing? Or you may ask that why the manufacturing is necessary in today's market. So first of all, if I go through the demand of the market, then the most important thing that arises is that the marketplace of the 21st century is evolving into one of merging national markets, fragmented consumer markets, and rapidly changing product technologies. These changes are driving firms to compete simultaneously along several different dimensions, and those dimensions are design, manufacturing, distribution, communication, sales, and others. Although manufacturing has not been utilized as a competitive weapon historically, but the marketplace of the 21st century will demand that
manufacturing assumed a crucial role in the new competitive arena. Well, if I talk about the progress in human society, it has been accomplished by the creation of new technologies. The last few years have witnessed unparalleled change throughout the world. Rapid changes in the markets demand drastically shortened product life cycle and high quality product at competitive prices. Customers now prefer a large variety of products. This phenomenon has inspired manufacturing firms to look for progressive computerized automation in various processes. Thus, mass production is being replaced by low volume, high variety production. Manufacturing firms have recognized the importance of flexibility in the manufacturing system to meet the challenges posed by the pluralistic market. The concept of flexibility in manufacturing system has attained significant importance in meeting the challenges for a variety of products of shorter lead time together with higher productivity and quality. The flexibility is the underlying concept behind the transition from traditional method of production to the more automated and integrated method. They stress that firm implementation automation projects should prioritize their need for different flexibility for a long-range strategy perspective. Now, if I talk about the advanced manufacturing technology, basically I can say that it provides distinctive competitive advantages in cost and process leadership. Event of the last decade, if I talk about, then we can say that the issue that is surrounding manufacturing technologies and their implementation have assumed greater importance in the manufacturing strategy debate. Now, international business strategy frequently demands the transfer of manufacturing process, and manufacturing process thus basically defined as any repetitive system for producing a product, including the people, equipment, material inputs, procedures, and software in that system. An issue of importance in this strategy discussion is whether the process should be transferred without modification or adapt in some way of transfer. Now, the term advanced manufacturing technology refers to computer-aided technology in design, manufacturing, transporting and testing, etc. In generalized, advanced manufacturing technology can be classified into two principal ways. First of all, the classical continuum of basic manufacturing process, which extend from make-to-order manufacturing to continuous manufacturing, and the level of integration of the overall manufacturing system. Next, I can say advanced manufacturing provides an organization with an opportunity to successfully combat marketplace dynamic and create for itself a competitive advantages. Manufacturing and academic believes that advanced manufacturing technology can reduce operating cost, provide high level of output by removing inconsistent human input, improve manufacturing flexibility, and lead time to market. Now, I will be discussing that the advanced manufacturing technology, which can be divided into different fields, but all the fields are interrelated, and those fields are going to be discussed right now. So first of all, I would like to talk about adoption of advanced manufacturing technology. That means which advanced manufacturing technology has to be adopted to get a better output or to get a better product within minimum time. Next is investment of advanced manufacturing technology. Third, I have to see that what should be the selecting and assessment of advanced manufacturing technology that should be implemented. Third, it should be very much conscious about what are the planning and implementation of advanced manufacturing technology. Fifth, it should be known that what are the historical development of advanced manufacturing technologies are there. Sixth, definition and group of advanced manufacturing technologies. And seventh, that always are benefits and disadvantages of advanced manufacturing technology. So today, as I've already informed in the beginning, that we are going to talk about advanced manufacturing technology. Why it is required? Because the content of our course is related to all these advanced manufacturing technologies. So if I come direct to the definition, before going to advanced manufacturing technology, the first definition that we should know, that is, what is manufacturing? Well, manufacturing can be defined in various ways, and few of them are I have enlisted here. First of all, you can say that manufacturing is basically a process of converting raw material into finished product. Or you can say manufacturing is a very broad activity that basically encompassing many functions into everything for the quality control into a new product. Next, I can also state that chemical and physical transformation of the material substances. This is also known as manufacturing. Next, it can be also stated as a value addition activity to the raw material substances or components. And next, I can say that manufacturing is the process through which the product are made through various production activities. So next, let's go to the next slide. What we are talking is right now, that is, what are the facts about manufacturing? It is very essential for us to know. If I talk about the facts, then let me tell one thing, the historical fact, that it was first started during 5000 to 4000 before Christ. And in this period, the manufacturing are mostly related to woodwork, metalwork, and stonework. Next, with the development, or you can say with the time, there is lots of different development that has occurred in manufacturing. What were the development? First of all, the development of computer that was included while manufacturing, and the machines and software were also developed. And in this category, what are the things you are getting? That is CNC machining, group technology, robotics and control, CAD/CAM adaptive control, and in other words, you can say advanced manufacturing process basically include advanced casting, joining, machining, and finishing method. So now let's go to the next slide. So what I was talking, that advanced machine development, before knowing about all the process, it is very essential for us to know that what is advanced manufacturing technology. So what I can say, that advanced manufacturing technology represents a wide variety of mainly computer-based systems which provide adapting firms with the potential to improve manufacturing operation greatly. It is generally expected that the resultant improvement in operational performance will enhance the firm's ability to reap the underlying marketing strategies and business benefits for which the systems were adapted. Now, if I talk about what are the advanced machining development that has occurred. Right now the process that we basically implement are hybrid manufacturing process, micro machining process, nano manufacturing process, hard machining process. So now we will move to the next slide. Next comes why or what are the needs for advanced manufacturing. Basically, the limitation in the conventional machining method. Why? What are the limitations that we are facing in conventional machining method? Yes, there are few materials or advanced material that cannot be machined through conventional methods. So for that we need some advanced manufacturing process. Next, the level of accuracy or surface quality, which can be often higher in non-conventional machining rather than conventional machining methods. Next comes about the rapid improvement in material properties. Yes, just now I have talked about the advanced material. So this is the requirement why we are going for advanced manufacturing, because nowadays we are increasing the various properties of the material to get the best output or the best requirement as per the requirement of the customer. So this rapid improvement is helping us or leading us to introduce or to go with some advanced manufacturing technologies. Next come high tolerance requirement. Obviously, if you want to get a better tolerance and accuracy of the product, you have to go with some advanced manufacturing technology. This can be of various process. It can be EDM, it can be ECM, it can be ultrasonic machining, it can be AGM, it can be any sort of hybrid machining process. Now, the next turn is product requirement. So as per the requirement, we are going to select the advanced manufacturing technologies or the process to generate the product. And last but not the least, it is very important, that is high production with low cost. Always the demand of the customer has to be satisfied, but within the proper limit of cost. So as a manufacturer, our motto should be that we have to produce high production, but the cost should be low cost, so that people can buy the product, we can have a great sale of that particular product in the market. Next, as we are talking that advanced manufacturing techniques, if I go with the mechanical technique, then there I can classify two different processes. One is USWM, that is ultrasonic welding machine, and next is WJCM, that is water jet cutting machine. Next, we are talking about hybridization manufacturing process. Hybridization means what? Mixing of two or different more processes to make a complete process to get a perfect output with high accuracy and dimensional properties. Now, the first process about hybridization manufacturing process, that is AECG. A for abrasive, EC for electrochemical, and G for grinding. So this is one of the process. Next come AECH, that is abrasive electrochemical honing process. Next we are talking about ECAM, that is electrochemical arc machining. Next we are coming for MAF, that is magnetic abrasive machining. Next we are talking about MAFFM, that is magnetic abrasive flow machining process. And next we are talking about ECDM, that is electrochemical discharge machining process. So these are all the various hybrid manufacturing process. Now we are talking about hybridization, that is ECG. Basically it is the combination of grinding plus electromachining process. That's why it is termed as ECG. Now, the next thing what we were discussing, it was how to become a manufacturer. Means what are the parameters that is required to become a manufacturer? Basically, the manufacturer have a good idea about the manufacturing process and they have the product to be manufactured. So how they are going to make the product? They have advanced raw material for the product development. Next, the most important thing is the customer requirement. The customer requirement have increased in manifold and the demand is for customization along the basic requirement. As I have already told, the basic requirement of the customer is satisfied. But in what way? That means the product should have a high quality, the cost of the product should be low, and it should be delivered timely, and services must be a good one. So if all these facilities are combined together in a product, then the demand of the customer is fulfilled and you can become a perfect manufacturer. Now we are talking about the advanced hybridization. Due to the enormous population growth, there is an increasing necessity of providing and developing the processing resources. So what we can see is that as the manufacturing caters to almost every segments in day-to-day life activities, so advanced hybridization is obviously required. And some of these products that are being manufactured by advanced hybridization that include kitchen item, furniture, building products, door, medical equipment, office equipment, pipeline, robots. So you can see from this particular example, all these particular items are basically very essential things that are required in our day-to-day life. So all these products are being manufactured by this hybridization process. Next we are talking about AFM process. AFM process means abrasive flow machining. Basically they are a hybrid EDM process, that is electro-discharge machining process, and electrochemical machining process along with ultrasonic machining. So in non-traditional machining, when we will be having a discussion, you will be knowing about the EDM process, electrochemical process, USM process individually. But AFM process is basically the combination of these three processes, and this has been developed for people who are working in the area. They are given for individual counterparts. So according to the necessity, the process are implemented. So now we are discussing about hybrid manufacturing research processes. Now why we prefer this hybrid manufacturing in research? Basically it promises most of the thing what a researcher wants. Research are in progress to make them more suitable at the production stage. And if once it is developed, they will help in giving valuable suitable for the future. In advanced hybrid welding process, have been developed in the industries, are used for various working. So we can say that this particular thing that are occurring here, that is in hybrid machining, that is most suitable for the production stage, valuable suitable for futures, and it is developed for industries too. So now we will move to the next slide. What are the types of jobs that are associated with manufacturing? The first and foremost is the designer. Engineers, designer and technologists. They basically design the product in such a way that are easy to manufacture. Next we talk about the makers. What are they? They are basically the operator, the technician, the process engineer, supervisors and tester. Making product with quality and efficiency is also another requirement. Next is the improver. Who are the improvers? Yes, the engineers, market researcher, operators and technicians. They are basically the improvers. They basically identify, analyze and improve the existing manufacturing processes to fulfill the proper requirement of a customer. Next, we talk about the seller. Basically, sell inventory to customer, technical sales, customer support, marketing, graphic design, and social media. Identifying customer needs and providing products that meets those needs. So seller is also playing a very important role in the manufacturing process. Next, we are talking about the distributor. Distributor product to customer. Planners, buyers, inventory specialists, packing and shipping, pilots and drivers are basically the customer services. Next, we are talking about the supporters. Who are the supporters? Customer supporters, equipment installer, repair and maintenance, and operator. They are supporting every moment to fulfill the actual requirement of the customer. Supporting customer use of manufacturing product. It is most important thing to maintain a business strategy. And since we have discussed about so many things about manufacturing technologies, what are the advantages of manufacturing technologies, it is very important for us to go through that particular point. So as I can give a recap about the entire thing, that is, we have already discussed what is manufacturing, why we are going for advanced manufacturing technology. Then we have discussed about why we are implementing so many hybrid machining process in the new era, because it is basically fulfilling all the demands of a customer. Next, what we are going to discuss right now, that is, what are the advantages of manufacturing. So every process has got some advantages and some limitations, isn't it? So if I talk about the advantages, then the first and foremost thing that comes in our mind, that is, manufacturing basically increase in economic level, which demand higher quality and luxury products. So if you want to increase your economic level, then manufacturing has to be increased, because it basically fulfills the demand of a customer, and this demand always maintain a higher quality and luxury product. Next, the thing is that the development of technology has led to new alternatives and for the new products with increase in sophistication and comforts. Nowadays, if I go through the surrounding, comfort zone people are always preferring. And if you want to have a very sophistication and comfort zone lifestyle, then there must be a development in technologies. But we have to always keep in our mind that the development of technologies may not increase the cost of the commodity or the product, because we have to keep in mind that we have to maintain a sophisticated product, higher quality product. By the manufacturing time, it should be minimum, and the total cost of the product should be optimal too, so that all this thing can be obtained in a single product. And last, that we are talking, that is, manufacturing is basically considered as the backbone of the developing and the developed country. Unless you manufacture the product or you sell the particular product, there has to be generation of revenue. So if I talk about the developing country or the developed country, then the backbone of this particular country is itself manufacturing. Because if you don't manufacture the product, if you don't sell the commodity, then the economic condition is also in a question mark too. Now, every process has been followed by some disadvantages or limitations, isn't it? So if I talk about this particular process manufacturing, might not be there are so many disadvantages, but there is some disadvantages, and that is the disadvantage that depends upon the machine. That means what type of machine you are basically implementing, what is the cost of the machine, how the machine maintenance is occurring. If the machine get failure, then your total manufacturing process is also getting stopped. So one and the most important disadvantages of manufacturing, that is, it depends upon the machine. If you're using conventional machine, then you are not getting an accurate product. And if you're using the non-conventional machine, to some extent, you have to use very integrated shape product to generate, and you have to use some advanced machine material for performing the machining. So all are interrelated to each other: machine, material, product quality, accuracy. So this is only one of the disadvantages. And there are some little bit disadvantages that can be overcome. It's not a big issue even. So only one disadvantage, and that is the most disadvantageous, that is, it depends upon the machine. So after a long discussion about all the processes, now it's come to a summary. So why we are preferring advanced manufacturing technology? What is the use of manufacturing technology? Basically, the term advanced manufacturing encompasses many of the development in manufacturing field during the late 20th century and early 21st century, which always include or which highly demands high technology products. The manufacturing entity makes extensive use of computer, high precision and information technology to get the product with a very high efficiency and production. The properties inherent in advanced manufacturing technology basically create new opportunities for firms, and in particular small firms in the local context. The capability of this technology to modify production specification quickly and accurately means that firm can customize their products and attain economic or you can say of scope of based on low volume and low cost production. While traditional technology has been perceived merely as a tool in implementing business strategy, advanced manufacturing technology has the potential to directly affect the firm's strategy choices. Now, one more thing that I can say is that with the development or with the passage of time, every product needs to be developed. And if you want to upgrade the product, then you have to always prefer an advanced technology. So advanced machining technology, basically, it is the adaptation factor and adaptation and implementation problem by focusing on issue of specific interest. Moreover, you can also say that advanced manufacturing technology involves a set of quantifiable and non-quantifiable attributes. Again, you can also say that advanced manufacturing technology definition has changed from time to time. It starts from broad definition and ends up with much more computer-related field. Next, you can also say that advanced manufacturing technologies include many issues, especially human issue and mechanical issue too. And thus, today I am going to conclude this session by telling all this concept, or you can say what is the requirement of this advanced manufacturing technology in today's world. So please stay connected with me and follow my videos. In the next class, what we will be talking about all the non-traditional machining processes, and later one by one we are going to describe all the various processes that are associated with non-traditional machining. Thank you viewers for listening my video.